Hi, loves. Hope you're doing well. I can't believe it. It's part 6 of the AW Truth Bomb for the Soul talk series. We have come to the finale, and whether you've listened for a minute or the full 5 or 6 minutes, thank you. Thank you for your time, for just being part of this journey. I have to be honest, again, of course, I didn't expect the vulnerability that I felt doing this talk series. Not the kind that you hide in a journal, the kind that shows up on camera with all of you. I really didn't expect to share so much. Over the past 5 weeks, I left my truth and my heart right here in front of you. And what surprised me most was realizing I'm not alone. So many of you are carrying your own stories and your own healing quietly and courageously. You're here. And somehow through this series, we met in that honesty and hopefully we connected. This finale is where everything comes full circle because healing begins with truth, but transformation begins with reflection, and reflection starts on the page. I've journaled for decades, but I didn't understand it as self-therapy until I was older. Until therapy taught me how to revisit my words and sit with them honestly. Writing it down is one thing. Being honest with yourself on the page, that's the work. That's where the real work is. Recently, I wrote a truth that shifted everything for me, and I'm going to share it with you. I've been surviving my whole life. But if all I ever do is survive, I'll never truly live. Survival was my default. It was also my mother's and my grandmother's and probably my great-grandmother's. But survival steals the moments that count, the ones that actually feel like life. That's what these 5 weeks taught me, and maybe it taught you too. We started with silence and found honesty. From noise to self-worth, from people-pleasing into self-respect, from attachment into freedom, from loss into becoming, and now reflection to community. This is where your transformation begins, because when I shared my truths with you, you shared yours. Your messages reminding me that people are more empathetic than we think. We just need safe places to connect. Community healing happens when one truth becomes medicine for many. And I hope that I've done that for you in some way. And here's the truth. I'm still becoming. I'm still learning boundaries. They're not a one and done lesson. They're maintenance. We need a shift. Relationships shift. And boundaries do too. And sometimes you have to adjust those boundaries to protect yourself with love, not guilt. If I could speak to my younger self, I'd tell her, you are worthy and you are loved. No matter your story, you don't need to be perfect to be loved. Transformation today for me means being a little better each day, giving myself grace, choosing better even when I screw up. And we all do that sometimes. And remembering I can always start again as long as I'm breathing. Transformation doesn't happen in a moment. It happens in tiny truths, tiny choices, tiny shifts. Today, I choose me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for showing up for yourself and for AW. Thank you for sharing your truths with me. This series ends here. but your transformation, my transformation, continues. For more truth work, AW Truth Bombs is available now on Amazon. Don't forget to subscribe and join our community on socials, AW Confidential. Your story, my story, should be heard, and it belongs here. Thank you so much for sharing these past 6 weeks with me. I will speak to you soon, loves.